Each week, I focus on one question that's been asked in the group or here on this YouTube page. And this week, one of the members of the Insider Secrets Club, Denise Hamu, an online math tutor, asked this question about what kind of content do you post on your Facebook page? Now, in our group, we have talked in the past about posting content using the 80-20 rule. And this means that 80% of the content that we post is fun and useful to our ideal client. And 20% of the time, we are posting content that is in direct relation to people moving forward with your tutoring services. Now, Denise was worried about copyright laws and what is okay to post and what isn't okay to post. So in this video, we're going to tackle this important question. Now here's Denise's question in her own words.
You know, the 80-20 thing, like 80% fun, 20%, come on. How exactly do we get like the little memes? I'm really behind on this. Like just doing the little fun things. Like, I guess I just don't want to like copyright issues. I just don't want anything with copyright issues. So,
Yeah.
you know, I see other people's pages and I've seen that meme on like, 13 other Facebook pages before. So is it, one, where do we find them? And two, is it okay?
Let's take a look at Facebook and copyright laws. The Facebook terms state that you, the Facebook user, own all of the content and information you post on Facebook, and you can control how it is shared through your privacy and application settings. In addition, for content protected by intellectual property rights, you grant us a non-exclusive, transferable, sub-licensable, royalty-free, worldwide license to use any IP content that you post on or in connection with Facebook. Blah, blah, blah. So this means that pretty much if you're sharing your own content and it's copyrighted and you do not want other people sharing it, don't post it. And pretty much everything that is in Facebook is meant to be shared. Now, when you're blogging, the rules are quite different, aren't they, than posting to social media. So bloggers must be aware of what they write to avoid copyright, trademark, and libel issues. And before you use an image from the internet, you need to be sure to get a license or find public domain images. Now, this is not the case with Facebook. I do not have to have permission to share an article, a blog post, or a video. If it's on the internet, I can share it. What I can't do is claim it as my own if I did not create it. I must give credit. So if I'm sharing a video, then it will go directly to that YouTube page where more videos like it are. If I'm sharing a blog post, it's going to go directly to that person's blog. So I'm not infringing on any copyright laws. But Denise is wondering about memes. So there are tons of memes out there, and she wants to make sure that she is posting content that will not infringe on anyone else's privacy. So if it is already shared on Facebook and you want to share it on your page, all you have to do is click share and select your page. It is already fair use according to Facebook's guidelines. Also, there is a GIF button on your social media account. All you need to do if you want to share something fun is open up the GIF and type in a feeling, thought, or phrase, and one will come on up. Now, if you're looking to create your own memes, your smartphone has many apps. Just type in meme and meme maker and meme generator will come up. I found one called Mematic that works great. All you have to do is find a GIF or an image and then type in a funny phrase or something that other people can relate to. You can try it out for free. And then if you wanted to remove the watermarks that are on it, you can upgrade for, I think it's like $18 for the entire year, which ends up being $1.49 a month. So there are tools, though, that are out there that are completely free as well. So just start searching on your phone or the internet and see what pops on up and play with them. Now, I have also included a link for a free planner that you can use to create your own fun meme for free. Now, let's address that other part of Denise's question. What kind of content can I create to keep my Facebook page engaged by people who follow you and like your page? So I'm going to share my screen to show you some daily Facebook post ideas. I have also created a free Facebook planner that will allow you to be able to brainstorm and create some ideas so that you have content to share for the next few months. So if you're interested in getting your own copy, click the link in the description and I will personally send it to you. So let's take a look at some of the things to post. You can post are memes. We've already talked about those, so I'm not going to go into too much content there with that. But you can also post videos. So maybe there's a TEDx video, or you've created your own video, and there's another tutor that shows a neat trick in the area that you tutor, or there's just some useful information in a video or some parenting tips or tricks. You can share all of that content on your social media. You can also create infographics. Now, there are infographics that are already created that you can just share, or you can create your own infographic using either Piktochart, Canva, or Vantage. You can also share podcasts. So if you particularly have your own podcast, you can share that. If you are featured on a podcast, then you definitely want to share that. And if there are podcasts that you feel are useful to your ideal client, you can share that. Blog posts, these can be like your own blog posts, other people's blog posts. It doesn't matter. Any kind of blog post is fantastic. It doesn't always have to be your own content that you're sharing. You do want to have some of your own content that you are sharing so that you can begin to create a following of people. You can also start a discussion on things that are trending. Now, there is a tool, it's called Google Trends. You just type that on into your URL search box and something cool happens. So I did it today. Seriously, not kidding, did it today. And here's what shows on up. It shows up these back to school things. Like this is a total tutor thing, right? Here are the things that are definitely trending. People are trending for calculators, backpacks, pens, glue, pencils. Awesome stuff. Look at number 4 here, morning routine for school. That would make like a great blog post that you could write about, that you could share that on your social media. So definitely talk about, or you could have people share. You could ask a question like, hey, what is your morning routine like for now that the school year has started, right? So you can use content that is relevant to what's going on today. You can also ask different kinds of questions like this or that, like would you prefer this or would you prefer that? You could do truth or fiction. Another one you could do is answer this question only with a GIF. People like those and they seem to respond really well to them, and they're fun. It's fun to actually take a look at other people's comments that they have with the GIFs. It's just makes for fun content. Other kinds of things you could do are like fill in the blank responses. So it works really, really great. It could be like the subject in school that you struggled with the most is, and then they fill in the blank and they can put it there. They don't have to tell why. It takes 1 second for them to respond, and most people do. So it's very, very quick. You can also post different tips that are going to be helpful to your ideal client. And inspirational quotes. Oh my gosh, people love inspirational quotes. Add a little image to the background of it and you are golden. WordSwag is a really great tool I use on my phone, and all I have to do is find like a great image that's already in there, and I can pull up a quote and I can type it on in, and I have an amazing image that I can share with my social media. Image in general, right? A fun thing that you can do with images is you can say, hey, caption this image. It is so fun to like read the responses that people come on up with. I just sit there and laugh as I like read people's responses. So if you want to laugh, if you want to like really engage yourself on social media, definitely post something like that, because it will have a response from you and the other people, and it's fun. And that's what social media is all about. And again, you can share other people's content. It doesn't always have to be your own content. You can also share posts where you're like, hit like if, right? So you're asking them to take an action, and you're asking them to do that. The more people that are responding on social media, the more people are, the more that Facebook is actually going to share your stuff. And that's really, really huge. So the more that you are engaging, the more that Facebook will reward you for that. Another really cool thing you can do is say, hey, remember when, with an old fad or a tradition? I found an image the other day about Gumby. Do you remember Gumby? I started typing in gumbo. I don't know why, because I was like, oh, I remember this image. And I don't know why this image even like came on up, but it did. And I was like, oh, Gumby, I totally remember that guy. And oh, I remember why I did this. So my daughter was talking about stretching this way and stretching that way. I'm like, oh, there used to be a toy about that. And so I just looked up. I'm like, what was the name of that toy? And I brought it up, and people started saying, oh, yeah, I remember that guy. You can share behind the scenes content. You know, what does your office look like? What is it that you do in off times that would be interesting for people to learn about? Now they've got Facebook Live. So go live on Facebook right from your page. When you go live from your business page, it goes live out there to the universe. So it's not just like a select people who've liked your page. It goes out there for anybody searching for similar kind of content, or like it even like takes a look at your connections, and it lets people know, hey, this person's live. And so you really get in front of a lot of eyeballs when you go live on Facebook. You can also post selfies. Now, one of my favorite things to do is post selfies with my students when I see them out in public. And I do tutor kids that are in my area. So these are two of my students, and they graduated 8th grade with my daughter last year. And, you know, I ended up getting a selfie with them. So I love being able to post when I take these selfies with my students when I see them out and about, because it's fun. You can also run a poll or a survey. You know, use that poll feature that's on there and find out from people whatever it is. You can use it in any way. It could be, you know, a question, could be a yes, no. It could be really the amount of stuff that you could run a poll about are endless. You can share success stories of your students. So when your students hit like a certain mile marker, you can, you know, definitely put that information in there and tell how proud you are of them, how excited you are. Sometimes I find that other people are posting about the successes of their students, and I'll repost that on my online tutor business page. And that also gets like really great feedback from people. You can also create a challenge. I've known two wonderful women that I just did a YouTube live with yesterday, Victoria and Ashley. They did a reading challenge. It was called the Read With Me Challenge. And Victoria ended up getting a client because of this challenge that they created together, and Ashley may have one as well. She's doing an assessment, so she's gonna find out. But doing a challenge is a great way to engage people in, you know, a particular activity. 5-day challenges work best. You go more than 5 minutes, and what ends up happening is that people start to drop off as time goes on. You can share a statistic, something that's interesting, that maybe you didn't know, or something that you think other people would find fascinating. You can share a helpful resource. Maybe it's a tool, maybe it's a book, whatever it is, you can share that helpful resource, and you can leave a review of that. You can share that information. Random posts that show that you are a real person. Yeah, people actually want to know that you're real out there. So once in a while, throw in a random post about it. And then you could even share breaking news. It could be breaking news about your business. It could be breaking news about something that's trending. Whatever that breaking news is, share it. Also, why not give a link for people to sign up for your freebie once in a while, right? Like, I wouldn't do it all the time, but, you know, once in a while, say, hey, you know, I created this freebie. Or if you've created another freebie, put it on there so that people can download that freebie. Hold a flash sale. Maybe you decide, you know what, it's back to school. I've got some spots open. I am going to give the first 5 people who respond X amount of dollars off on a month's worth of tutoring. It could be something simple like that. You don't have to do a sale. It's just an idea. The other, celebrate odd holidays. So if you go to daysoftheyear.com, it'll tell you like what is the odd holiday of the day, because there's like every single day has this weird holiday. Today is actually read a book day. So it is, yeah, read a book day. Tuesday, September 6th, 2018 is read a book day. So I went to the website and I was like, you can't be serious. And there it is. It's read a book day. Sweet. If you receive any awards, accolades that you receive, you can post that. Tutorpreneur heroes, don't forget. You know, sometimes as tutors, we forget to toot our own horns. And so it's okay when we are receiving those awards to post that and just say, wow, I'm honored to receive this award, and put it on there. You can also answer frequently asked questions that people have, right? So maybe it's clients have asked you, maybe it's questions that clients should be asking you, or students are asking of you, or maybe it's something from Quora that you can bring on in, and you can take that information and share it as well on Facebook. You can also share a helpful Facebook group. So if there's a group that's going to be helpful to your particular group of parents that you are wanting to work with, share it. I mean, why leave that good information to yourself? You can also share a chart. You know, if there's like something with good statistics on there and you're like, oh, this chart's really helpful for explaining something, share it. You can post a screenshot of a social media conversation and add your thoughts. I've seen people doing this actually. Just recently, I saw one where it was Reese Witherspoon who was sharing a response about how teachers should get paid more and should be respected more by society. And it was like, oh my gosh, like that is like the perfect thing to take a screenshot of and, you know, share with other people. That was really great on the person's behalf who actually had done that. You can also promote your services, right? It's a business page. So once in a while, throw something out there that's going to promote your services. Like, hey, don't forget that you can get a free assessment, or hey, I've got 3 free assessments that I'm going to be able to do, because maybe you only have 3 spots open for students. Like, I wouldn't put it out there if you don't have it. You know, we definitely want to be morally and ethically honest about our business. That's a shout out for you, Miss Terry Grigsby. Our friend Terry is like, oh, what if I have 20 spots open? Should I put that I have 20 spots open? Well, she didn't have 20 spots open. She only has like 10, but still. We do want to be morally and ethically right when we are posting our stuff. So now that you have some ideas of things to post, it's time to get posting. But don't forget to download your free planner so that you can have content for the next few months. Having a consistent plan, you guys, with social media always ends up with great results versus people that just randomly post. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and hit subscribe. Also, I would love to know what your questions are that you have. So list them below and I'll respond. And who knows, your question may just be the next question that I feature. My name's Joanne Kaminsky, the online tutor business coach, and here's till next time. Bye, everyone.